What's going on, man? It's your boy Donnie back with another video. Um, when it comes to working out, right? You gotta have, and this is for my guys. I'm talking about the guys right now. You gotta have a bigger motivation than women if you wanna build muscle. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a bigger motivation. It has to be something that you are doing for you, right? It can't be for other people, and especially women, because a lot of guys, and I see it all the time. They get in the gym, and early part of the year, everybody's working out. They're consistent, and they're confident. Their energy's high, and especially now, by the time the summer comes, you would think that most of the guys are staying in the gym. And I've noticed that a lot of the guys, whether they switch gyms or not, and these were guys that were coming regular to where I go, they stop going and they lose motivation, and you barely see them anymore, and you wonder why. And I think this whole women thing has a lot to do with it for these guys, because they are so focused on constantly showing off to somebody else. Especially in women, it's a big thing for guys. It's a big thing. And I try to tell guys all the time. I say, man, if you're gonna go and you get into the gym, man, like, you have to find bigger motivations. You the biggest motivation you can find to work out is to better yourself, develop yourself, self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? Mental improvement, not just the physical body, also the mind. You know what I'm saying? It's so important, because we don't, sometimes you forget about that, and a lot of guys lack that portion. There's a lot of guys out there now who make workout videos and meal plans. These days, most people know what to eat. Most people know what to work out, how to work out. Whether they do it or not, that's on you. But you're gonna have to have a bigger motivation than women to work out all the time, guys. If that's your biggest motivation, you're not gonna have a good time, and you're not gonna have long-term success. Because there needs to be something within you that you can constantly feed yourself. So for me, my biggest motivation was is that I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to change myself. I saw working out as a way to build a new me. I was kind of tired of who I was. I was kind of timid, kind of shy. I had a lot within me, but I didn't really know how to bring it out. So one of the first things I started doing, when my mother passed, was started working out. And within working out, it was tough for me. It wasn't easy. It was tough. I wasn't strong. I could barely lift any weight. All my friends were stronger than me, for sure. But the biggest thing that I had was that I was determined, and the biggest reason for my determination was because I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to be a different me. I wanted to be an improved me. I wanted to be stronger. I wanted to be able to keep up with the other guys, and I wanted to be able to surpass them. And the only way I knew how is by coming back every day. Like, even if I wasn't the best in the gym that day, if I came back the next day, that brought me one step closer. And I was doing that for me. I wanted to make myself stronger. I wanted to make my mind stronger. I wanted to be more. I felt like I could be more. I felt like I could do more. You know what I'm saying? But how was I gonna do that while applying the gym? Consistency. I was always in the gym. I was always drinking water. I got water right here. I was always drinking water. You know what I'm saying? I was always staying on my diet. And I always made sure that if I was working out, I did it because I wanted to improve. There was nothing else in my way. It was me just trying to develop myself. And I'm not gonna lie, I started getting results. I started getting results because I stayed consistent. I I had a good diet, and my body started to change. As soon as my body started to change, I knew I was onto something, and that was that. Once I saw the body change, I was locked in. And you went from your initial days of being in pain and being sore and not knowing if you should continue, because that stage sucks when you're working out. It sucks when you're constantly in pain, your wrists are hurting, your arms are hurting, abs are hurting, and then you go back the next day and you get used to the soreness to the point where it gets comfortable. I think after like 3, 4 months, I was locked in. I was already going every other day, but I wasn't locked in yet. But once I got locked in, I was locked in. And I'll probably share some pictures. Maybe I'll put it in the thumbnail for now because it's kind of late. I don't want to edit this one, but over time, when we're talking about gym and working out, I'll post some pictures. Of me, um, the results I got. Um, it was because of a bigger motivation. I saw the gym as a way to relax my mind, create peace in my mind while developing my body. So there was a mind body connection. You know what I'm saying? And that's a very important thing, mind body connection. It wasn't so much about the women. It was more me developing myself. And the bigger you get, the stronger you get, you're gonna start getting some attention. And I kid you not, I never thought that I would even get the results that I've had. But if I think about it now, if I think back to it, it's just the determination and the will to keep on going. I started working out with a whole bunch of guys, and I can't tell you. I don't think I've worked out with him in years. So it's really up to you what you want to do. If you want to achieve something in your life, you got to do it for you. You can't find other motivation that don't really include yourself, because those won't last. They won't last. No, they won't last. And me, I work out alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I can stick to my own schedule, and I can keep myself focused and honest. If you start working with too many other people, they're gonna throw you off your schedule. And I know it's good to have a workout partner, but you have to understand that a lot of people are not gonna be on your time. And if they're not gonna be on your time, there's a really good chance that they're gonna ruin that schedule for you. So if you find somebody that you can work out with consistently, then that's great. But don't work out with people who ruin your schedule. If you say you got to be there 6:30, you got to be there 6:30. We ain't doing 7 o'clock. We ain't doing 7:30. We didn't do 5 o'clock. I said 6:30. 6:30, I'm there. You know where I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the gym. 6:30, I'm there. That's my schedule. I'm there. Nobody's ruining that for me, because I keep myself accountable and I have discipline, and that's for me because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And we need more of that in the gym. We need more of that focus. I see too many people in the gym. You're not working out seriously, man. You're really not. You're not. You're listening to music. You're on the phone. You're basically sitting down on a chair. Let somebody else use the chair if you're not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get focused, man. A lot of you guys, you gotta get focused. Some of you, there is no way to have the results that you want by not having focus. It can't. Personally, I don't really listen to music, but I'm different like that. Like, I know a lot of that's extreme, and a lot of people can't do that. That's fine, but I'm just saying it's really crazy. It's really crazy. There's the lack of focus in the gym, and I'm not hating or anything like that. I'm just saying what I see. Like, how could you achieve the goals you want if you're not focused? If you're not making that mind body connection, there's no way you can achieve what you want to achieve. And a lot of guys they're looking for other motivations outside themselves. Fine if you want that, but if you want a consistent motivation to build your muscle, it's got to be in here, and it's got to be for you. It's got to be for you. Like, there's got to be something has to snap inside you to say, I want to be this, and I will do whatever it takes, to get there. And I'm talking about consistency. I'm not talking about doing whatever nonsense, steroids, any nonsense. Hell no, don't do any of that stuff. Natural body is totally achievable with the right diet, but that's another conversation. But I'm telling you guys, I'm just telling you guys, it's what I see now. Just a lot of guys not focused. You gotta get more discipline, man. You gotta get more discipline. And that reminds me, to closing out this video, I don't care what you do in the gym, how hard you work out. If you're not eating well, it's not gonna happen. Some of you guys eat like shit, and some of you guys have the diet of a child, eating ice cream and all kind of nonsense all the time while you just worked out. Like, come on, man, come on. Like, you get serious, get real. It's not happening like that. There's no way you're developing your muscle if you are trying to keep a poor diet, or you're doing like a dirty bulk or whatever. Your body is not gonna change that way. You got to take it serious in the gym and outside the gym. And the day outside of the gym, and I'll get that in another video, is even more important because that's the day that you hydrate. That's the day that you hydrate. That's the day that you recover so that you are ready for tomorrow when you go back to the gym. If you're doing a schedule like me every other day, full body. But yeah, it's your boy Donnie. We're here, man. This channel started up now and we're here to stay. Let me know what you think in the comment section and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out.